I'm Michael.
I'm Lara. Hi, I'm Renee.
My name is Kaden.
My name is Byron Hatch.
I'm Lara. I'm currently taking Spanish 3 at here. It's a great class. You should really take Spanish. Spanish can be a really helpful class to take when, because it's a language that's spoken a lot, like in the states around the United States, closest to Mexico. You also can, like, whenever you're visiting a Latin American country or something like Panama or something, you can easily just go to the country, speak the language, and it's gonna be like, oh, they know the language, and it's gonna be like a lot easier for everyone else to like understand. And you're gonna be able to understand. It's also a great way to use that new skill.
Okay. Hey, I'm Michael. I'm one of the members of the Dos Gritos. Dakar is my partner. I do a lot of our editing for not only the website but for our personal podcast. A good reason why you should take Spanish, because number one, it's pretty cool to whip out your back pocket when you're like saying on tour somewhere, or you're going Mexico, Cuba, any Spanish speaking country is gonna be handy. It's also nice to have on a resume because people that speak more than 2 languages, especially Spanish here in Arizona, it's gonna be one of the advantages you get on getting a job. Especially so you're working in that office, right? And then you got a bunch of these people speaking Spanish. You gotta know how to communicate with them, especially if you're working that front desk. You can't just like put everyone else on hold and get a translator down. Like you had to be that translator. And so I think getting the job, that's a very crucial part to it, but it's also fun to learn. And it's fun to converse with other people that speak Spanish, and like when you make a flaw, they make fun of you, and then when somebody else makes a flaw, you make fun of them. It can cause some funny moments, like when someone says estoy instead of soy, Dakari, but yeah, Spanish is all, it's a great class. I would take it. I am taking it. I enjoy it. I hope you do too.
Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm currently a Spanish 3 student, and I think you should take Spanish because it's honestly such a funny language. You can just like, there's so many jokes that are so much better in Spanish than they are in English. It builds people, like it makes them together, builds better relationships. It's just overall just a 10 out of 10 experience to have, and then you feel like you understand the person more, and it just also gives you like great opportunities. Like I literally help someone all the time. I help people all the time because they don't speak English, and then Spanish just makes them feel like they feel included to the US. That's a local habanero.
My name is Kaden. I am a member of the Dos Gringos podcast, which is a smaller section of the Spanish podcasts. You should take Spanish class because you should. You should take Spanish class because of the community. And I say this because when you take Spanish class and you spend an hour with, a bunch of people, you really grow together. And especially when you're learning something like a second language, that takes hard work. But it can also be a lot of fun when you're doing it with people that you love. So, take Spanish as a community. That's all I have to say.
My name is Byron Hatch. I am currently taking Spanish, and I think you should take Spanish because it's just helpful. Number one thing, it's helpful. You get to learn another language. You get to put that on your resume. It's just helpful. You can, when you travel to South America, Mexico, Central America, you can use that language if you travel to Spain and Europe, and you can just have more conversations with people. And yeah, that's it. You should take Spanish.
You should take Spanish because I'm in this class. Thank you for your time.